At number 4, it's an American legend.
M1 Garand. Type, semi-automatic rifle. Country of origin, United States. Caliber, .30-06. Cartridge capacity, 8 rounds. Muzzle velocity, approximately 2,838 feet per second. Rate of fire, 30 rounds per minute.
The Garand has become an icon of the greatest generation of Americans. It's the rifle that won World War II.
The M1 was the first semi-automatic rifle issued as the standard small arm of the U.S. Army. It was designed by Canadian engineer John Cantius Garand. A true maverick, he built the machines that tooled his weapons.
John Garand is working for Springfield Arsenal and comes up with this idea of a semi-automatic weapon. And by about 1932, they've hit on a workable design.
The M1 was adopted in 1936 by the U.S. Army. 5 years later, hundreds of thousands of American soldiers were heading into battle with an M1 slung over their shoulder. In all theaters, it proved an uncompromising performer.
The M1 Garand is a tough, heavy battle rifle. And it is the Cadillac of semi-automatic firearms. When you fire an M1 Garand, you have some authority in your shoulder.
It allows you to come around that corner or burst in that door or cross that street and have at your fingertips 8 rounds to influence the battle without having to break your point of aim and reload. You've got 8 rounds to deal with the enemy, he's got 1.
Throughout the Second World War, the M1 defended the thin red line, often proving the difference between victory and defeat.
The M1 rifle was the first successful semi-automatic battle rifle issued in any quantity that was rugged enough, accurate enough to dominate the battlefield. It worked in the Pacific, in sandy conditions. It worked well in the jungles. It was used in North Africa, Sicily, Italy, and across France all the way into Germany.
But the Garand did have an Achilles heel. Its 8-round clip made a distinctive sound when ejected, a feature that cost many GIs their lives.
When you fire that last round, the clip automatically ejects with a really audible pinging sound, and everybody and their brother knows that you're empty.
But GIs soon turned the dreaded ping to their advantage.
One of the common tricks was to load with a full clip, take an empty clip, and throw it down on the ground, because that's the sound it makes. And when the other guy would stick his head up, you shoot him.
But despite its limitations, the Garand continued to see service. M1s were still being used in the Vietnam War in 1963, even though it had been officially replaced by the M14 rifle. When the Garand was finally put to bed, over 6.25 million had been manufactured.
General George S. Patton at the end of World War II stated that it was perhaps the greatest battle implement ever devised. That's quite a bit to say about a foot soldier's rifle when you've got atomic bombs and you've got 4-engine bombers and parachute divisions and artillery and everything.
The Garand scores high in innovation and combat effectiveness. Handling and accuracy are good, but service length is average, leaving the M1 at number 4 in our list.